Hey everyone, and welcome to part 2 of sewing my outfit for my brother's engagement. This is the part where I sew the skirt. Now TikTok absolutely hated this skirt. I don't know what it was about it that they really disliked, but they just weren't having it. I think it came out beautiful. I absolutely love it. But I'm going to go through this video and we're going to stitch this outfit together, and then you can tell me at the end whether you think it was a horrible outfit or not. So let's get on to the video. So this is the fabric I'm going to be using for my skirt. It's gorgeous and it matches perfectly. Managed to find this super cute lace to go on the bottom. Okay, so this is the fabric I'm going to be using. So I've just had a super cool idea. Instead of doing the skirt like this, originally this was going to be the skirt, so gathered elastic waist and then just the border at the bottom. But then I had another idea of doing it like this, putting the border a little bit higher and adding a frill. I don't know if it's going to look fantastic, but I'm going to try it anyway. Actually, I think it might be okay. So I've done that piece. You might be thinking, why on earth is there so much waste here? But that's okay. I'm going to use that for the frill part. That's going to go at the bottom. And then that bottom part, I actually have something interesting that I'm going to do with that I will show you afterwards. So I've just gone ahead and stitched this side. So if I open it up, this is our side seam. So I've gone ahead and just overlocked this skirt piece. So that's the front and the back. So what I'm going to do is leave this to the side. And then we are going to work on the gather piece. What we're doing is stitching it so it makes one long continuous piece. So I'm going to go ahead and stitch all these pieces together to make one long piece. One super long continuous rectangle which we're going to gather and place at the bottom. I'm going to turn this over to the right side like this and find the edge on here, right side touching the right side. I'm going to ruffle this up like this and stitch it in place. So this is what it looks like after I've added the lace, and I feel like it just adds that extra regal look to it, which I absolutely love. So what we're going to go ahead and do now like I mentioned, this is optional, so you can just completely skip this step that I just did, but you'll need to know the next step. So what we're going to do is fold this in half, so find the edge. Remember how we only stitched one side down when it came to the side seam? We are now going to stitch the other side. The reason why we do that is just so that it makes it easier adding the lace, adding the gathers, instead of working in a loop. So what we're going to do is put right sides together again, make sure that these lace pieces match up. Before you match up anything else, you want to put a pin here where the lace pieces would match up. Because the last thing that you want is to stitch it and then the lace pieces don't actually match. Right, so we've got a pin in there, and we're going to put a pin at the top and right at the bottom, and then stitch all the way down here and stitch it closed. So I've gone ahead and stitched the side seam closed, and now what we're going to do is finish off the hem. So I'm going to turn this to the right side. So this is what it looks like. Now for the hem, we're going to use something called a rolled hem. If you go to my previous videos, there is a tutorial on how to do that. A rolled hem is a very fine hem that goes across the edge. It's best for things like this where there's a lot of gather. It just helps the fabric to stay flowing nicely like this. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay, so this is our super locked edge. As you can see, there's still a lot of flow in there and it looks super beautifully finished off. Okay, so I have gone around and stitched the entire loop of the waistband, and what I have done is left this opening like this. What we're going to do is feed elastic through here. So I've cut my elastic according to my waist measurement, and then we're going to take a safety pin and place it through almost like 1 centimeter away from the edge and close the safety pin. Now what this is going to do is make it very easy for us to thread this all the way through the waist channel. So we're going to go ahead and I'll show you this way. Go ahead and place this inside and slowly push the fabric and pull on the other side to feed it through. And keep doing this where you push it through and pull, push through and pull. Make sure to keep the elastic the same way, make sure it doesn't get twisted going all the way through. So what you want to do is pull it all the way through, make sure the tail doesn't end up getting sucked in too. You want a little bit of the tail sticking out. You're going to take it all the way around, bring it out the other side, and then we're going to stitch it together. So I've taken the elastic all the way through and brought it out the other side. Now I am taking both sides of the elastic, making sure it's the right side, and stitching it together like this. Then I tuck the elastic inside, top stitched to finish it off so that the elastic doesn't continue to move, and then you can see the final result of the full outfit in 3, 2, 1. And thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed putting it all together and taking you through my sewing journey on this one. Like I said, TikTok absolutely hated it and I'm not sure why. They said it was very 2016 and they just did not like it. Let me know in the comments, what do you think? Would you wear this? If you did enjoy this video, please give me a thumbs up and do subscribe, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye!